Back in 1974, there was a beautiful book written by an author called Timothy Galway, and it was called The Inner Game of Tennis. Now, that became groundbreaking back then. It's almost fair to say that he was the father of what we now call the flow state in modern sports. And either wittingly or unwittingly, what he essentially did was rewrote the Budo, but for tennis players. Fortunately for us, in Kendo, we already have the Budo. And I think a lot of the time we choose not to notice how deeply entrenched in Zen Kendo is. When we consider terms like Mushin and Zanshin, and we talk about using our ki, all of the Zen is in there, but we choose not to inflate the significance of it, which ironically is quintessentially Zen. Do it without talking about it. But I think with so much of the application of technique in Kendo and the mentality being based on Zen, we really need to dig down into it if we are going to do the art in its original form justice, and if we are going to be able to get a richness out of it that we use to be able to improve ourselves as both people and also as Kendoka, as Kendoshi. That's what this app is about. And leading on from that, as you know, Kendo is not about strength. Kendo is based on technique and timing. And we know it's not based on strength because men and women duel against each other on equal terms. So if it's not about strength, and if it is about technique, but more importantly, the application of technique and timing, then you, I am sure, have experienced that timing is very much based on how ready you are. And how ready you are is very much dependent on how present and undistracted you are during your exchanges, during the duel. This app is about exactly that. This app is about improving your readiness. It's about improving the human inside the Bogu. So you can learn technique in the dojo, but here through this app, what I'm talking about is enriching the mentality that you then use and that you apply to your Kendo to enable you to have much better timing, which then makes your Kendo much more successful and in actual fact much more enjoyable. So I hope you do sign up for the program. The free zone is great. I'm adding articles to it all the time. The work really is in the Inner Game of Kendo program. And that's where you get from this what you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks.